Hi Scorpio, I'm Erin. Welcome to Align with Love Tarot. If you're new here and if you're returning, Scorpio, thank you so much for all your support and your likes. If you've shared this video, if you subscribed last week, a warm welcome to you too. Thank you so much for being here. So a few things before we start the reading. These are just general readings, so if it doesn't resonate with you this week, Scorpio, it's just not your reading. If you would like a personal reading, there's a link in my description box along with some other information. If I say he or she, it is just referring to the energies. We all have feminine and masculine energies within us. One we probably resonate with more than the other. So they're not specific to gender, and also feel free to switch the people around in this situation, but I do read as if I'm reading for you from first person, Scorpio. I think that's everything. What I'm going to do this week is use a beautiful mystical shaman oracle deck for an overarching energy, and I'll do past, present, challenges, advice from spirit, and final outcome. So let's get into this reading, Scorpio. The card that fell out for you from the oracle deck was Middle World. And before I read from the book, 36, 3 and 6 is 9. This can talk about attainment, tying up loose ends of a cycle, the closing out of a cycle. This one's called Middle World. So to me, this is kind of the balance between, you know, it's a middle world, heaven and earth here, but I'm kind of being called to the Emperor, you know, like the Emperor card here, and you've got 6 birds here, kind of the sun is near, so 6 is speak of peace and harmony, of cooperation, flying towards your happiness here. Maybe it's a time to do that. Birds can also be spiritual messengers as well, so let's see where this goes, this reading. I did cut your cards, Scorpio, and on the bottom of the deck, beautiful, you got the Strength card. Leo here could resonate. When I say signs, it could resonate just for some of you, not for all. This can speak of your energy. Number 8s are a number of mastery, accomplishment and action. So to me, this is you. You know, it talks of self-mastery, gaining strength of our inner world, balancing our head, our logic with our emotions, taming that beast within us. It's a place where we respond to situations rather than react, because we've managed to tame our inner world here. And we've got the courage and the confidence and the strength to go forward in a situation. So this is beautiful. Let's see where this goes. So I'll read this, the Middle World, so we can gain what the energy is for this reading as we move along. So the invitation is, bear with me. Let me just go to the page, Scorpio. It's flipped over. Here we go. The middle world shows up when conditions are favourable to your undertaking. Do not hesitate. That would go with this, wouldn't it? Have the courage to go forward. Do not hesitate. Move forward as heaven and earth are smiling upon you. The time is right, so be expedient, but mindful of not being reckless. The world is your playground, and what would require great effort at any other time can be accomplished with ease right now. And I think that's because the Strength card has shown up as your underlying energy in this reading too. So whatever it is you want to accomplish, now is the time to go for it. Great start, Scorpio. Let's get past energy. That one really wanted to fly out. So 10 of Swords, there could have been a painful ending here. A lot of hurt caused, Somebody's caused a lot of destruction in the situation, a lot of devastation. Something, you know, tens, it's been going on for a long time, longer than it probably should have. But tens are also completion, so this is the best place for this to show up in your reading. It's past energy here. You know, this Ace of Wands here, after a 10 we get a number one coming in. You know, an ending of this brings in a brand new beginning. It's almost like because this is over, this is done, you're deciding to move forward and have a fresh start here. I'm also getting the message, you know, this was meant to be a fresh start and it didn't happen due to something happening within this connection. But I'm going to read it with the first message I've got so as not to start, you know. We'll see how the reading goes. But it's the end of that cycle. That cycle had to end here. And have patience, you know, 7 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. This card can speak of things happening in divine timing. When we're looking at something, we're looking at a situation and we're evaluating it and reflecting on it and kind of looking at the bigger picture and knowing, you know, to have some patience, that some of our ideas and plans that we get in the Ace of Wands may take time to harvest. So this is a time of evaluating, I think, too. Present energy for Scorpio. Present energy for Scorpio. Too many cards. Present energy. Aces are also gifts from the universe. They can speak of yeses. They're real positive affirmations. So it's almost saying, yes, this was painful, it was destructive, but it had to end because there were changes coming up. I always think of Ten of Swords as like a divine detour. We can't possibly, when we're still in receiving, still in the midst of that, we can't work out why that had to happen when we put so much effort into something and then it all went upside down, okay? But because it had to end and it's going to bring in a positive new beginning. Yeah, look at this, present energy, 5 of Swords. This could speak of, there could have been illusion, trickery going on. You know, he's looking at this 10 of Swords as if, I don't think this is your energy, Scorpio. You know, feel free to switch this around. But somebody was painting an illusion, making promises they had no intention of keeping. You know, he's got this green tunic on here. Green is your heart space. Was this person coming from their heart? Was their heart fully open? Was they being sincere? Probably not. They was manipulating the situation in some way for their own benefit. You know, he's got one sword up and one sword down, 2 of Swords here, hiding the truth, not giving all the information that he knows he should have done or they should have done in a situation because it benefited them not to. So this Ace of Sword, which is usually a sword of truth and clear communication, wasn't happening in this situation. That wasn't what was being conveyed, so it led to this 10 of Swords here. You've got 8 of Pentacles on the bottom, another 8, which speaks of change, action, accomplishment, working on. Look, he's working on this Ace of Pentacle here. This might be working on a fresh new beginning, but having the courage, you know, working on. By the way, I don't read reversals unless I'm guided to. This person might be working on rectifying this. energy, because it's low vibration or whatever it is. You know, Five of Swords can also speak of petty arguments as well, or something that needed to be cleaned up, but it led to this Ten of Swords. They could be having the strength to work on this in order to bring in a reconciliation or reunion here. Success. They want to overcome this. So this could be you, Scorpio, working at overcoming this past cycle here, and you're going to do it. So let's get challenges. What are the challenges for Scorpio, please? Challenges for Scorpio, please. You've got this show up again, look. These flipped over. You're going to have the strength to go to, you know, your queen, somebody who's got this beautiful Queen of Wands energy. Maybe you're going to have the strength to put down this Ten of Swords situation, somebody you're so attracted to. So, you know, you find them sexy, intelligent, take care of themselves. They know what they want. They're spiritual. They're connected to their intuition. They create their own world via their intuition here. She's holding this wand, passionate. You know, we've got double fire energy here, but this was your challenge. These two flipped, Scorpio, but this one fell out. So in your challenge is to go for what you want. You know, be your authentic self. Stay aligned to your life's purpose. Also use this star energy as, you know, this is also speaking of a time of renewal and healing and regeneration. And when we do that, especially after Ten of Swords and Five of Swords, when we do that, it puts us back onto following our soul's purpose here, aligned, following that star, following that north node. And this is your challenge to you know, do you, focus on you, focus on what you want, have faith that your wishes are coming in, because they are, star speaks of wishes granted. When we come from a place, the star is also a place of peace and harmony here. So this is kind of your challenge, Scorpio, is to focus on aligning with this energy here. I don't know why I'm being guided to just read from the middle world again. There must have been a sentence in here. Yeah, do not hesitate, move forward, the time is right. Yeah, the world is your playground, and what would require great effort can now be accomplished with ease right now. Yeah, so when you get into this energy of here, this star energy of ease and flow, whatever you want to bring in, maybe that Queen of Wands, it can be accomplished. Look at this. This is your challenge. You've got you've got sun on the bottom. Look at this, the sun and the star. What a high vibration energy to have in your challenge. Just to put this down and go for what you want. Follow what's calling you. Follow that calling. It's a yes. It's a double affirmation here. Beautiful. Whatever, because this is in your challenge area here, whatever in your present energy, this needs to be closed out first in order to bring this in. Exactly where you're meant to be, Scorpio. What's the advice from Spirit? So you've got Aquarius energy here too. What's the advice from Spirit? You know, I feel in this energy too, in the star energy, this is where we heal our heart. You know, you've got 1 foot in your emotions and 1 foot on the ground, which is where we regain our balance and healing here. But all this green is our heart chakra. And it's also rejuvenating that and, you know, opening our heart space back up again. You know, yellow, it's almost like we're getting help from the universe source. Yellow is our sacral chakra, where our personal power is. This is a card of where we regain our personal power. So when you stand up, you know, you haven't got armor on like a lot of the cards for protection. You don't need it. You'll move forward as a free spirit with an openness, including your heart and self-love here. It's really beautiful. Advice from Spirit, please. What's the advice from Spirit? Wow, look at this. So you've had the Star, the Sun and the Ten of Cups, Scorpio. Absolutely beautiful. Spirit, and look on the bottom again. It's almost like a real calling to go for what lights you up. Go for your Ten of Cups, whatever that is. Put down, you know, you'd be invited to put this down because this wasn't on your path. Whatever this was, this relationship here wasn't serving you at all and took you out of this energy, the star energy here. And Spirit's saying, go for that happy life that you want, that we're here to have, you know, a fulfilling, emotionally fulfilling life, an emotionally fulfilling relationship. I'm almost getting, if you're feeling called to do something, your mission, your life's purpose, Spirit is calling you to do it with somebody here, to do it with that person you love. You're both going to do it hand in hand. This is a spiritual connection here. It is definitely a spiritual partnership. It's choosing a spiritual partnership over a generic mainstream 3D partnership. That's what I'm getting here. And because maybe you have to leave one to be in another here, it's almost Spirit saying, go for it. Go for your happiness. Let's see the final outcome. Final outcome for Scorpio. Amazing card, such high vibration, from a complete contrast to this past energy, Scorpio. It really is. I think there's got to be some healing that's got to take place first, which is why that's in your challenge here. Look at this. You've got 7 of Wands here. Let me just move the camera a little bit. Sorry, Scorpio, so you can see the cards. Yeah. You've got 7 of Wands here, which can speak about blocking, but it can also be about clearing away obstacles, standing up for your rights, standing up for what you believe in, and setting clear boundaries, because you're going to cut out what no longer serves you. This is a strong Libra energy. You know, this is somebody who will let you approach here. She'll listen to what you've got to say, but her sword, you know, if this person is coming back around who did this to you, this 5 of Swords energy, look at the difference in your swords. You will absolutely speak your truth and you're willing to listen. But if you sense that there's any BS at all, you're just going to cut them straight out. You really are. And it's strange because I was being pulled to the birds and saying this tree was like the emperor, taking charge of your own life, emperor energy. In the Wild Unknown Spirit deck, the emperor is represented by a solid tree here. And I was getting you flying towards your sunshine, and you've had the sun 3 times in your reading already, and you've got the Emperor here. It fell out as well with the Queen of Swords. So this could be you taking control, taking charge of the whole situation in order to move to your Ten of Cups, your wish fulfillment here. Because once you get into this energy, your wishes are granted and your dreams are going to come true, what you want here. You know, so final outcome is you're going to cut out what you know isn't working, is not on your path for your highest good, and you're going to take charge, and you're going to go for what you want here. You're going to go for what you want, yeah. Because on the bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords moves forward, he takes action, he goes in quite fast, he's not going to lose a battle. He is determined to, you know, say what he needs to say, but also go for what he wants here. This seems to be you being the star in your own life again here, taking back control of your life by cutting out what no longer serves you here. That's what I'm picking up, because this new cycle, look, closing out of that at the beginning, it's beautiful. In this spread, it's almost that the first card and the last really resonate with each other as to where you've been and where you're going, and it's beautiful because you're fighting off everything that caused this to bring in this brand new beginning. You know, Queen of Swords, well, she's not going to go back into this Ten of Swords energy again. Taking control of your life to bring in everything you want to bring in, because it's a brand new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune speaks of brand new opportunities. Luck is on your side. Another 10 here. You know, in this, it's almost like the 1 is your new beginning and the 0 is, you know, going through like a portal, because this is a new cycle to a brand new beginning. And look, you're going to be so happy. It could be a reunion with someone here, but it speaks of success here, a real celebration. You've got such positive cards here, such positive cards. Yeah, someone could be ending, you know, if it was a third-party situation, somebody could be closing out a marriage here, because this is an ending of a cycle, in order to go, maybe this situation wasn't emotionally fulfilling. Maybe they're closing that out to go for what they want. Go to a past soulmate, somebody maybe from a past life, but there's a real connection. This is a real spiritual connection I was picking up. And it's, you know, it's a cycle. Yeah. I do think this is what you take, you know, you've got Libra and Aries energy here, if that resonates with some. But this to me is final outcome. You're setting the boundaries. You're defending yourself against going back into this. You're closing it out, cutting out what no longer serves you, and taking charge of your own life here. And bringing in what you want to bring in. And you're going to, when you've healed from this situation and got yourself back in balance, you're going to stand up and feel like you're complete again, you're whole, and you're going to move forward with absolute faith that your wishes are coming in, and they are. Your Ten of Cups is going to come in. Let's clarify the Emperor. Let's just clarify the Emperor, and then we'll get some more oracle cards on top of this, Scorpio. But it's beautiful because you're leaving that toxic situation or relationship behind, and you're going to the one that's emotionally fulfilling. Whether this is a healing of a current relationship, only you'll know in your private life, Scorpio, or whether it's a new one. But either way, it's almost like this side is a low vibration and you're shifting up and elevating leveling up here and going to a higher vibration, happier, well, a fulfilling life. And I think a spiritually connected partnership here. Clarify the Emperor, please, because the Emperor brings in solid foundation. What he wants to bring in is, you know, going to last a long time. Yeah, look at this. You could have somebody with Emperor energy who may see you as the Queen of Swords here. This is another message I'm just getting. Knowing that you've cut them out and you're determined to move forward. And you could, you know, this could either be you making moves to make an offer to somebody, or this person, knowing that you're not going to take any crap, knows that they've got to come in with a real solid offer to win your heart here, Scorpio. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what's going to happen here. Somebody wants, and you know, you're going forward to a new beginning in love. Let's just get one more on the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, look at this. Yeah, look, Knight of Pentacles. They see you as the Empress. The Empress, you've got Libra energy here, so you could be going to a Libra, Scorpio. Feel free to switch this around, but I'll just read it at the moment as that you've got a Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who he takes his time, and he might be taking his time because he's got to close out this. But this offer, when it gets to you, he's thought about the bigger picture, and he's thought that he wants you to be his wife. He sees you as the Empress, this beautiful goddess. So by the time this pentacle has arrived to you, it's like the Ace of Pentacles, a real big solid offer, and it's a proposal that'll lead to marriage here, because he sees you as a wife. The Empress, she's sensual. She's got beautiful feminine energy. You know, everything around her is abundant. She knows her own worth here. She comes from a place of love. Really gorgeous. Highly spiritual. Knows how to manifest. 3, connected to her guides, herself, and the source energy to bring in 3, manifesting. To bring in everything she wants to bring in here. And I think that's how this person sees you, Scorpio, or how you see them. But you've got quite strong Libra energy on the board. You've got 2 cards of Libra, but you're not giving up. You're either going to go forward and make the offer to this person who you want to spend the rest of your life with, or they're coming to you with this offer. Yeah. King of Cups, Scorpio, this could be your energy here, you know, showing up in your own reading. Such deep emotions, highly intuitive, compassionate, really gorgeous energy here. Yeah, look at this. This is what you want. And you know, I was saying about this, the Ace of Swords, this is what I was picking up. Look at the 4 cards on the bottom of the deck. I'll take these last 5 cards. It's beautiful. Look at this. They might speak of reconciliation with somebody. You're going for your happiness. The sun has come up 4 or 5 times in your reading now. Brand new beginning based on clear communication, based on truth. Knowing that this is what you want, your Ace of Swords, and you'll get that in this energy once you're in star energy. It's going to bring in, look, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Everything you want. You're getting a call in here, or this, you know, you're getting a call in towards your happiness here. Judgment speaks of you making making a call on major life changes in your life. And there's definitely major life changes going on, Scorpio, here. It could also speak of reconciliation. Divinely guided. This is, you know, can speak of divinely guided situation here. And it can also speak of a levelling up. This to me, Scorpio, is you answering your calling and hearing it, knowing that leaving this situation behind, this relationship, is going to put you in alignment with yourself and your life's purpose. And for you to be with who you really want to be with this deep spiritual connection. Let's get a couple of numerology. You are well on your way to wish fulfillment, good times, and a happy, abundant life. Yeah, this is what I was feeling. Excuse me. Spirituality. 7 and 7. Angel number 77 means that this is beautiful, because the angel number 77 means that you're angels. And ascended masters are close by, assisting you with aligning with your life's purpose here. So this is beautiful. This is what I was picking up from this Star and 10 of Cups. Judgment. Amazing. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going, because remember, you've got the middle world card. Success is assured here. You're going to have the strength to do it. Let's get one more. Whew, Scorpio. Felt like I really went in on your reading then, quite deep. But I felt the shift. These are major. Yeah. I've just thought, I didn't even realise this, Scorpio, look at this. When I said major life changes, that's what I was going to say. You've got the Emperor and the Empress here. You know this is a twin flame connection. Possibly you know that this is a divinely guided spiritual partnership that is going to last here. Here on our earth, it's a beautiful union, the union of divine feminine and divine masculine. Look at that. They're on their way, Scorpio, if they're not already, or vice versa. You're on your way to them. That's what I was picking up. Highly spiritual partnership here, which is why when we're in these highly spiritual partnerships, these connections, it's no doubt that the Sun and the Star and the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles appear, because they're the kind of relationships we should have, we should aspire to have, and the ones that we should only be kind of, when you're on a spiritual path, entertaining, because these ones, the lower vibrational ones, don't work. And I'm thinking now this could possibly be a closing out of a karmic relationship in order to bring this one in, you know, this new beginning. Yeah, look at this. Based on love, number 6. A deep, deep love. Let's get one more before we close this out. Look, did you see how quick that wanted to come out, Scorpio? Look at this. Can't make this up. Happy ending. Happy ending. 9 and 3 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. Empress energy again. Yeah, she knows how to bring in her happy endings. And look, on the bottom of the deck, you've got 15. 1 and 5 is 6, which speaks of love again. Cooperation, communication, peace and harmony. Because of this 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, which usually happen along the way in these deep spiritual partnerships, be it through karmic partnerships having to end due to separation. You know, this is usually quite common in spiritual partnerships. Before you come into union, all this has to be kind of ironed out, you know, and healing. We can't come into union in these deep connections until both people are healed from this. So I think that's in the challenge for this new beginning, this beautiful energy to start. There has to be forgiveness, and it starts with self-love on both parts. Yeah, forgiveness. Stay connected to spirituality here, having faith that this is going to come in. Really, really beautiful reading, Scorpio. Wow, I hope this is your reading. Divine partnership coming in by cutting out. Yeah, 7 of Wands, Queen of Swords, by cutting out what no longer serves this connection, or what no longer serves you. If this is a karmic relationship, one of you's got to cut out. As soon as that's done, as soon as the past is left in the past and forgiveness has taken place all round and healing has occurred, and faith, knowing that this is what you're bringing in, it's going to bring it in. May take a while, but you've got quite a lot of major arcanas here, so it doesn't happen overnight. Knight of Pentacles, that there is obviously, you know, work to do here before you come into this beautiful union here. Look at that. Unbelievable. You couldn't want for better cards in your reading, Scorpio. So once the work is done here, the healing, cutting out of what no longer serves this connection, this is where it's going to lead to. I think that's the best reading I've done so far in the 5 weeks I've been on here, Scorpio. Absolutely beautiful. So if you've been waiting a long time to come into union with this person, know that it's on the horizon. That's what I'm picking up. You've got 3 10s here. Major completions happening, so that this beautiful relationship, which may have been in the 5D for quite a while, if there was a karmic involved, is now going to come down to the 3D and you're going to be in union. Or it could just be something within this that had to be healed before you could come into union. Maybe you've just been in separation for one reason or another, but Scorpio, that is a beautiful, beautiful happy ending. Amazing. I really enjoyed doing that reading for you, Scorpio. If any of this resonated, please hit the like. And if you're not subscribed here, I'd love to have you here. What I'll do is I'll leave the link up here to subscribe. And also I'll put last week's reading up there too, because there might be a message. But have a great 7 days, Scorpio. And I'll see you next week. Lots of love. Bye.